Hi, I'm Gail, and it's time for another Take and Make craft video from the White Oak Library District. Today we're all about the fall with these adorable pumpkin topiaries. Before we begin, make sure you have your supplies. Your pumpkin craft kit, which you can pick up at any of the 3 locations, Lockport, Crest Hill, or Romeoville. A pair of scissors, and a hot glue gun. Are you all ready? Let's begin. So your kit will look like this, and we have 3 different types available. We have 3 orange pumpkins, kits that have 3 green pumpkins, and most of the kits are going to have one of 3 colors. When you open your kit, you're going to find your list of supplies and what you'll need. So there are going to be some leaves, there's going to be a pick, some Spanish moss, 3 pumpkins, and a terracotta pot with some florist foam. So you're going to want to make sure that your glue gun is heated. I'm still working on it. Some of your florist foam may be down low in the cup, and some of yours may stick out. If yours is sticking out, just go ahead and you can use a kitchen knife if you want. A serrated knife is usually a good thing. You can use your scissors just so that it is down in there. You do want to make it a little below the surface, like this one, because your pumpkin is going to be resting on it. So you can go ahead. I have it wedged in there pretty well. If yours isn't so tight, like this one, I would recommend gluing it. So let's make sure we get our hot glue ready to go here. And you can either put the glue in the bottom of the pot or glue the foam. And usually when it comes to crafts, less is more. So you never need too much glue, you never need too much tape, etc. But for today's project, it's actually the opposite. I am going to tell you to glue enthusiastically. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our small baggie and get out the pick. Just a small wooden dowel. And we're going to take the pumpkin we're going to use on the bottom. In this case, it's going to be this orange one, and we're going to pull off the stem. So you won't need this anymore, so you can throw it away. And you're going to take your pick, and you're going to take where that stem came out, and you're going to push it in. Okay? Until it kind of stops pushing. You don't need to push it farther than that. The next thing we're going to do is decide what we want our pumpkin to look like. So we're going to get out our leaves, and you're going to get out the Spanish moss, which is such a messy thing. And my 2 samples, this one uses Spanish moss and leaves. In this one I just did the Spanish moss. But today I'm going to show you how to do it with the leaves. And this is kind of what I'm going to talk about with lots and lots of glue. So I'm going to rim my pot with lots and lots of glue. I'm not going to be shy about it because I want everything to stick together nice. So I do have to work a little fast here. before my glue dries. And I'm going to take some leaves and glue them on. A little slow, so some more glue. And then I'm going to take my Spanish moss and I'm going to pull at it. And I'm kind of making a ring so that because I'm going to have to put my pick through in the middle there. But first, we're going to just glue and glue and glue here. And we're going to push that down. So it looks a little messy, but we're going to trim it up when we're all done so that the Spanish moss doesn't overpower. So we're going to glue the pumpkin on as well, but first we're going to just make sure that we can get it through and wedge down. So, all right, so that's going to go through. And now we're going to glue our pumpkin. And we want it to stick pretty nice, so we're going to hold it down for a minute. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the second pumpkin. We're going to take the stem out and throw it away. And the way we're going to glue it down is we're going to glue it opposite, because both of these have these little dimples. I guess they're not dimples, they're sticking out. So it's not as stable, so we'll do it this way. But of course we want to put our leaves on first and our Spanish moss. You know, when you do holiday crafts, or in the winter crafts, you seem to always have holiday music going, but I don't have a playlist personally for fall. And then we're going to get some more Spanish moss. Okay, go ahead and smash that down a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put our glue on. Do want to just be aware that we want to have this centered so that it's not going to be a leaning tower of pumpkins. Actually, this did not get enough glue. in one more time with the leaves. And some more Spanish moss. So with this last pumpkin, we're just going to go ahead and really put a lot of glue on to make it stick, just like with the other ones. I think this craft is one of my favorite ones because when you look at the final product, it's just a really, really nice looking craft. And then when you do it, you find out it's just so lovely and easy to do. It just looks really hard. Okay, so once it's all set and dry, which is really quick with hot glue, if you want to give it a little less wild look, you can go ahead and trim this. If you have any glue that's kind of stringy, you can go ahead and get that off. Or if you like the really wild kind of look here, go ahead and you don't have to trim it. I'm not going to do much trimming, just a little bit. I over trimmed on one of mine. But you can see if you feel like you over trimmed or didn't get these on correctly, just pull it apart and start again. It's a very forgiving craft that way. Okay, and there you have it. A pumpkin topiary to decorate your home with. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun making your pumpkin topiaries. I think the hardest thing is cleaning up all of the Spanish moss. It makes a big mess, but it's a nice effect. So enjoy your compliments that you're going to receive on your topiaries, and we'll see you soon.